Class 6 computer class. I hope you all are well and fine and safe inside the home. Today we will continue our chapter number 3. Chapter 3 is word processor tabular presentation. Last day we discussed almost all the topics given in this chapter. Only two main topics are left: merging cells and borders and shadings. So first of all we will discuss about the merging cells, means how can you merge the cell. Like last day we discussed how we can split the cells. Now how we can merge the cell. So first you should know how we can what is the merging of cell. What do you mean by merging? Merging cells means to consolidate data of any number of cells in one cell. Okay, it means there are two or more than two cells and you want to combine them, you want to merge them in a single cells. Okay, merging means to consolidate data of any number of cell. It can be two or it can be more than two cells, means it can be number of cells, and we will merge it into a single cell. Okay, now we will see that how can we merge the cell. To merge the cells, first of all we will select those cells which we have to merge, means which cell we have to, how many numbers of cell. First we will select those cells which we have to merge, those cells that we have to merge. Then we will click on layout tab. You know that where is layout tab? Layout tab is in the right side on tabs. Then we will go in merge group, and in merge group we will click on merge cells button. Okay, in the merge group there will be some buttons, you have to choose merge cells button. Okay, first of all layout tab, then merge group, and in the merge group merge cells button. Then the data of the selected cells will be merged into a single cell. But first of all we have to select those cells which we have to merge, then click on layout tab, then in merge group we will click on merge cells button, and then the selected cells will be merged into a single cell. Okay, how many cells you will select, those all will be merged into a single cell. Okay, understood? Now I will show you the pictures. This is a Word document in which I have created a table with these columns. Which columns? First column is for roll number, second for names, third and one is for English 1, fourth is for English 2, then fifth one is for Hindi 1, and next one is for Hindi 2, and last column is for maths. Okay, so now I want to merge the subject Hindi 1 and Hindi 2 in a single cell. Okay, now I want to merge this Hindi 1 into and Hindi 2 in a single cell. Okay, if you want to merge these two cells into a single cell, this is my original table and I want to now merge the cells Hindi 1 and Hindi 2, where it is written Hindi 1 and Hindi 2. I want to just merge it. So what I will do, first of all I will click on layout tab. Okay, so now let's click on layout tab. Okay, I clicked on layout tab. Then in merge group, here this is the merge group, and in merge group you will get the button. Which button? Merge cells button. In merge cells button we will click, but before it we have to, what we have to do, we have to select these two, Hindi 1 and Hindi 2. We have to select, then I will click on layout tab and then click on merge cells. After that, as a result, what you will get, that Hindi 1 and Hindi 2, these two were separate two cells, two separate cells, but now it is combined, it is merged into a single cell. Now I will change the name of this Hindi 1 and Hindi 2 in this way. Okay, in this way you will get a new cell. I change this content also Hindi. Okay. It depends upon you. If you want to change the content, you can change. Otherwise, remain as it is. No problem. Okay. So what you got? First of all, we will click on layout tab. First of all, we will select those cells which we have to merge. Then click on layout tab. Then we will click on merge cells. And as a result, those selected cells will be merged into a single cells. Okay. This was the merging of cells. Now, next one is borders and shading. Next topic is borders and shading. So, why we are giving borders and shading in our table? What is the use of these type of borders and shadings in our table? So, borders and shadings toolbar help us to add border styles, shading, text effects, alignment and many more options to our table. Generally in your copy or in your drawing sheet you are giving borders. Sometime you are shading your drawings also. Why? So that it can be more attractive, it can be more presentative. In the same way we can give borders and shadings in our table also. Now this we will see the steps how we can give the borders and shadings in our table. To give borders and shadings in the table, first of all we will click on table move handle. You all know that where is the table move handle? Yes, it is in the upper left corner of your table. When you will keep your cursor in the top left side, top left corner of the table, you will get the symbol of table move handle. So you will click on that. After clicking on table move handle, your entire table will be selected. Then you will click on design tab. Which tab? Design tab. Then we will select borders. Which one? Borders. And then we will select borders and shadings. When you will click on borders and shading, you will get a dialog box, borders and shading dialog box. It will appear on your screen, and in borders and shading dialog box, you have to choose the effect which one you want for your table. According to your wish, you can choose the effects for your table. So, what are the steps? Again, I am repeating. First of all, click on table move handle, then click on design tab, then select borders and then select borders and shading. You will get border and shading dialog box on your screen, and then choose the effects according to your wish for your table. Let's see, this is the table. This is my previous table which I was created. So these are the fields. So how can we give the borders and shading? First of all, we will keep our mouse cursor here. Okay. So table move handle will appear, and as a result, the entire table will be selected. Then you will click on design tab. Which tab? Design tab. In design tab, you will click here. Okay. If you will click on this border, you will get only borders. If you will click here in this arrow, okay, then you will get border and shading dialog box. Okay, so we will click on this. Okay, this dialog box will appear, border and shading dialog box. So you can see here, this is the border option, border button. Border button, when we will click, then you will get different types of styles, dotted and this type of dots dash like. So these all here you can set the thickness also. Here you can give the line of the, sorry, color of the border also you can change. Okay, so here these are the styles, these are the color and color of the border, and here width of the border you can choose. Okay, and then click on OK. And when you will click on shading, you will get the shading options. Okay, so I will click on shading now. When you will click on shading, okay, setting is selected here, these options you will get. So you want to give some color in the table as a shading, or pattern also you can give. I choose here one color. Okay, and then finally you can click here on OK. So I choose here this dash dash form border, and then entire the table also I have given some color. It will come in the shading form. So in this way you can see that I have given here borders and shadings both. You can see here clearly you can see that border is changed, border pattern is changed. Okay, and color of the table is also changed, shading. Okay, so in this way you can also change the border and shading of the table. Okay, so today you will, now the chapter is over, all the topics I covered, and today you will try to do all the question answers, fill in the blanks and true false from this chapter. You will try to do in your book. Okay, you will try to do in your book, and next day we will discuss. I will give you the answers of those questions, but first you try to find out those answers and write the answers in the book. Okay, so we will meet in the next class. Till that time, have a great day. Thank you.